So, today I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done on my channel in a very long time, and that is a book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book that I literally just finished this morning, and that is The Marvels by Brian Selznick. The Marvels is a story that's told in two parts. The first part is about this boy who is the only survivor of a shipwreck, and he gets brought back to London where he gets involved in the London theater scene, and he ends up becoming an actor, and his son becomes an actor, and his son becomes an actor, and it's this generational story about this family of actors and what happened to them, and then leading up to a boy who is kind of a black sheep of the family. He's not interested in the theater scene, and so he runs away. And then the second part of the story is about a young boy named Joseph who runs away from his boarding school to London where his uncle lives. He stays with his uncle over like the holiday season, and he starts uncovering all these secrets about his family that he never knew. And his uncle is this really mysterious, strange guy who lives in this kind of house out of time, and Joseph is just trying to figure out where he came from and what is going on with his uncle and the significance of all of that. If you know anything about Brian Selznick's work, if you've read Hugo Cabret or Wonderstruck, I believe, you'll know that Brian Selznick writes his stories with a mix of art and text. So the first half of the story about the boy who was shipwrecked, is told entirely in pictures. And then Joseph's story, the second half, which starts in 1990, is told in text. I think that this was done so well. In his other books, the pictures have been interwoven throughout the story, so you'll read a few pages of text and then there will be a few pages of pictures and all that. But I really liked the fact that the picture story all happened at the beginning, and then the text story all happened at the end. It's just a really fantastic little book. It's a children's book, so it's simple and it's easy to follow, and there's a little bit of mystery in this book with Joseph trying to figure out exactly what all of this means, what the Marvels mean to his family. I read the first 400 pages in just a little over like a half hour, and then I read the rest of it in a couple of hours last night and this morning. And I just loved this. Like I said, I liked that there was this mystery element, and for the majority of the book, I had no idea where the mystery was going to go. I had no idea what Joseph was going to uncover about his uncle and his family. And another thing that I liked about this book was that there were some like LGBT themes in it, but it wasn't an LGBT book. That wasn't the point of the story. The point of the story was for Joseph to uncover this family mystery and figure out exactly what his family's all about. I thought when Joseph's uncle finally told him the story of the Marvels, first of all, I didn't see that coming at all, and secondly, I just really, it was just so heartwarming and sweet, and I just really liked this book a lot, and I would highly recommend it. It may be huge, but really it'll probably take you like 2 hours, maybe 3 to read, depending on how fast you read. It's a really good book, and I highly recommend it. So that's really all I have to say for this review. If you've read The Marvels and you have different or similar opinions than mine, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you again very soon. Bye!